Hey, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Howdy.
Oh, yeah. Just howdy, howdy, no matter
Just
what time
howdy.
frame you're at.
That's right. That's right.
Good
Takes
morning,
care of
Jay
everybody.
and Pat Craig. Carrie,
Good
thank you
morning,
for
Jay.
the elephant stampede. I really do appreciate it.
Yes, Miss Carrie.
And there's Sharon and Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Jolene, thank you so much for being here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
Sarah.
Sarah, Mary,
Tractor Corner 6.
Wicked, and Robin. Michelle, thank you.
And
There's
Michelle.
Roxanne.
And we got
And
Roxanne. You don't have to put on the red light.
Lacey.
Whoop, I made the dog bark.
No, she
And
sees
there's
the
my
dog
Lynette. Thank
outside.
you
And
so very, very much for coming.
yes, Lacey, no.
Angela, the crafty fairy godmother. There she is. And Miss
Hello, Angela.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take Maureen's man.
She'd be shipping him back real quick.
She's sitting
Let's
back.
see. Hello, Faith and Nisi and
Good morning, Faith
Missy.
Louise. How are you?
Thank
And
y'all so much for being here. And there's Amy from Michigan. Right, Amy? You're in Michigan? Think so?
crafting adventures with Amy. Uh, 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 Minnesota.
Minnesota? Always get those.
Minnesota. That's where
Always
she's
get
from.
those mixed up.
And there's Nacy. Good morning, Nacy, my friend.
And thank you to those
Nacy.
of you that are lurking for being here. I appreciate that. And any of you that watch the replay, thank you so,
Yes,
so much.
ma'am. And there's a Missy since Mo.
Yes.
I know I'm just following
Amy's
that.
laughing at me.
We appreciate you being here. I haven't seen your name before. Thank you so
Yes.
much for giving your time to us.
Yes. 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 Yes.
How's
So,
everybody doing this Friday morning?
yeah. What's your weather like where you're at?
Hot.
Evidently, because you're fanning away.
I'm telling you. You find a note about the time the little thing with the light come on. It said live. It said hot flash. That is not what it means, body. You don't do that no more.
Well, it is 78 degrees here on the Treasure Coast in Florida.
Wow.
And we're expecting rain all day long. So,
Ew. That's
yeah,
not good.
it's
Well,
okay.
it's 61 and cloudy here, and that doesn't seem like it's hot, but I bet you the humidity is 99.9%.
Yep, I bet it is
That's all
too.
that's keeping it from raining, I promise you. And it is so thick, you cannot breathe out there. Ugh. I opened the door to get the mail just a few minutes ago and like to knock me down. I thought, oh, good
Now,
grief. Bless her heart. And that poor little mail lady getting out, bringing my mail.
mm,
I couldn't do that. I just couldn't.
oh my goodness, face, as we keep getting freeze advisories, so a 20-30 difference between the day and night. I know out there in
Whoa.
West Texas at this time of year, it happens the same.
Mm. And Amy Tierney says it's 54 and raining all day in
Northeast
Northeast
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Wicked said it's 80 here, sunny, going to be a hot one.
Mm-hmm. And Robin Matubi says it's cloudy and 58. That's not too bad. Not too
No, no. But you know, that is the one thing that just gets me here is the humidity. Like you said, you step outside and it's like, oh, mercy.
It just slaps you in the face like a wet wash rag.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's funny, it's rained here so much the last few days that when I took Tia out right at daybreak, I could already see mushrooms all over the ground. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Yeah, it does that here all the time. Sarah says it's 55 degrees here in Wisconsin with that dirty S word on the way for tomorrow and Monday.
Man, I just can't believe y'all are still getting snow. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to live somewhere I was still getting snow in May.
Mm-hmm.
I just, well, might as well say May. That's just ridiculous. I remember one time when my first husband and I, a year, so a little bit over a year, maybe 2 years after we first got married, and that was in 1985. It snowed in May. So it had to
Oh.
have been 86 or 87 that it done it. And it
Mm-hmm.
was enough then that it powdered the ground very, very well. And that was
Wow.
way unusual for Mississippi. We,
Yeah.
we were like, what the beep, 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 beep is going on? You know, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Hello, DK Jen. How are you, sweetie? Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Nana Kathleen. I appreciate you giving me your thumb. You have a great day, sweetie. And there's Jessica. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in a bit.
Hi, Jessica.
She said today was the first day. She didn't wake up to freezing weather.
A freeze
A
warning.
freeze warning. I'm sorry. It's 50 here in Pennsylvania where I'm at. Oh my
Ooh,
word.
that's cold.
Hello, Suzanne. How are you, sweetie? I'm so excited y'all are here with us today.
Hey, Suzanne, haven't seen you in forever, sweetheart. How's
Yeah.
everything going over in Sweden?
Jolene says, I remember Massachusetts, it snowed in April. She thinks that was back in 1996.
It's been a long, long time. Long time. Yeah, Nisi, we're usually right about now, we're working on our pollen too and just choke you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you cannot go out without coming back in with your nose stuffed up and
Yep.
your ears plugged up and
Yep.
your eyes is all matted together and you're like, what happened to me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's pollen. It's
Yep.
pollen.
Thank you, Asia Joe. You have a great day too. I appreciate you stopping by and leaving a thumbprint.
Well, bless your heart, Jessica. She said she was in a shelter, so she couldn't have a phone inside. Well, bless
Oh,
your heart.
Jessica.
I'm glad you were somewhere safe and
Yes,
dry.
absolutely.
That's the mainest thing. I hope you were safe and dry and warm or cool, whichever the case may be.
Sarah says Mother Nature just needs to take a chill pill and remember what month it is.
I'm telling you, it's just like, Lord have, I don't know if she's going through menopause with us or what, but dadgum, I can't hardly cut it now.
I don't know if y'all read the little blurbs. Hello, Catbird. How are you? Thank you so much for being
Catbird.
here.
Yes, and there is Rita, but her internet's acting up. So, hey, Rita, while you're here,
Yes. Hello,
while
Rita.
you can. And there's Asia Joe.
Yeah, she says she's going to rest a bit, hoping to feel better by tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, Pat. She says she's back, but she'll have to leave. Her eye doctor is making house calls with her care nurse today. If I can try to fetch before the live is over. Thank you.
Holy moly, to get an eye doctor to make a house call. Jeez.
Yeah, that's great.
I'd hate to see that bill. Whew.
Well,
that's bound to be a whopper.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know. They're expensive to start with, but to get them to come out to your house.
Yeah.
That's like back when they paid with chickens and eggs, you know? That's unusual.
Yeah.
For sure.
I was going to say, I don't know if y'all read, you know, every once in a while when I get a weather alert, I'll not only check to see what it is, but sometimes, you know, they have little articles there on your weather channel. And I read the other day that it seems like, you know, the Tornado Alley, or what they designate as Tornado Alley through parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and all up through there, is shifting a little bit to the east.
Yeah, it seems like it is, because they keep putting, you know, they keep saying we're in the Tornado Alley now, and we never used to be classified as that. I mean, even though, you know, way nature has gotten, you can't tell what season it is, and you can't ever tell that you might get a tornado or might not.
Right.
It's crazy. I mean,
Right.
they're having them in Chicago and New York, and I
Yeah.
mean, it's like, what the crap?
Yeah.
I never heard of a tornado in New York except in the movies.
Right.
You know,
Like
I
Jessica
forget what the
says,
name of that one was.
seems like everything is shifting, even the seasons. That's right.
Yes, it's
That's right.
crazy. Uh-oh. Faith Louise gonna find out for the first time. She'll see how much it costs. This is the first time visiting before I hit my out-of-pocket max. Ooh. Ooh.
Where are you going, Faith? I missed something.
Yeah, evidently I did too. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be good, whatever it was.
Right.
I must have missed what kind of doctor she was.
I think she's talking about doctors. You know, you're out of pocket. What
Really,
insurance will cover?
Jessica?
Yeah.
Holy crap. She said she's 7 miles from New York and they get warnings all the time. I've never heard of one being in New York until the other day. Not ever. But then again, I guess probably New Yorkers don't get Mississippi news either. So
yeah. Sarah says not only are our body parts shifting as we get older, but the weather is doing it too.
oh, Lord, I'm telling you. Gravity is a beep, 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 beep. Jolene says she remembers her father used to say it was because of the rockets they send to space. And you're exactly right. Who knows? Who knows what that's messing up? Ooh,
yes, exactly, Wicked. Seems like everything starts just east of us. We haven't gotten any rain out of any of these systems that have poured on everyone else. I always tell my daddy, I will call him and say, Dad, it's building up out here. I'm sending it your way, because he lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So, yep, builds in West Texas.
Plenty.
And just
I could send it to somebody.
on over.
Our front yard and backyard both is the grass. It looks like grass, and when you step on it, it's a sponge. It just, and the water just comes up around your shoes. It's terrible, terrible.
Yep. So
her internet's not nice.
Yeah.
She's got her favorite hard candy, yellow camphor. Never heard of it. What is yellow camphor, Rita?
I don't know. Kim, thank you so much, sweetie.
Oh, I'm so sorry you have a migraine.
Well, I hope that the medicine does kick in pretty soon and gives you some relief.
Well, whisper till then. Whisper, Maury.
Yeah, we'll whisper. Okay. Well, I get excited, and so my volume goes up.
I do too.
Jay says she wished that she had grass. She's got too many tree roots. Well, I just wish I had rain to have grass. We haven't had grass in, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now.
I got plenty of grass. My little dog keeps it fertilized. I'm telling you.
So the topic for today is what is on your hook?
Yes.
So what you ladies and gentlemen working on?
Oh, sorry,
Robin.
I hope she feels better. Bless
yes, ma'am. Heart. Yes, ma'am. You go take care of family. Family comes first.
Ma'am. That's right. You take care of your adulting business long time before you sit here and chit chat and have fun with us kids.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I am working on a shawl. It's kind of sort of a secret.
Oh.
So I can't show you what I'm making it out of, and I can't tell you who it's for.
There you go.
But I can show you what the pattern looks like.
Okay, let me see if I can figure out to make you big. How do I do that?
We don't want to make me too big. Come on now.
Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one.
Is that the one? Nope. Okay, let me go back here. I can't figure out how to make you big. You'll have to make yourself big.
I don't want to be big.
Yes, you do. You want to show off the pattern. There we go.
It's a very, very pretty pattern. It's very simple, but it's I think it's going to be real pretty with the yarn that I'm using,
Yes.
because I'm using a color changing yarn.
Oh, that'll be nice then.
So, but I can't tell the colors or she'll know it's hers. You know, our
Let's
little Zoomy group is pretty smart.
yes.
Uh,
Amy says she's making frog eyes.
Ooh, frog
Yeah.
eyes.
Sarah's
Holy
working on a Tunisian scarf.
cool.
Sharon is making matching sets of little kids' hats and doll blankets. Jay is working on a bag and a tooth pillow.
Cool. That is cool.
Oh, Wicked says she's not working on anything yet, but she's thinking about making a headband to keep her hair back. Using hair ties or clips gives me a headache. I
Me
understand you
too.
there, lady.
Me too. I
DK
can't tell what color it is, Jessica. If I tell what color it is, the person that I'm making it for will know that it's hers.
Yeah. DK Jen is working on week 17 of Bod Hatapalooza from Mad Mimi's.
Crocheting
That's
farming.
Laura. Hello,
Hello, Nacheto. Thank you for
hey,
coming.
Christina. How are you, sweetie?
I love your name. I just love it. I'm sorry.
I know, Bella Unacheto.
And Ellie. Hey, Ellie. How are you?
It took me a while to figure out how to say her last name.
Nacheto. There's Roxanne. Well, we got Roxanne and Jolene, yeah, because I done been howling at the moon for them.
Oh, she's where Christine Bella Unacheto is working on an Ami for Sparky. Can you tell us what kind of amigurumi it is?
Yeah.
And Amy is making a blanket for her son's best friend's wedding in August.
Ooh, that's nice. Suzanne's working on her third tessellated hearts blanket.
Oh my goodness.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous pattern. I love it. Love it.
Roxanne is working on the dishes.
Hey, that's doing something. Jolene says she's making a fillet pattern, a baby blanket too. And that's, that seems like that's the trend right now. It's the fillet crochet. And I really like it too. I understand why,
Right.
And of course, Miss Bella's making a unicorn for Miss Sparkle.
I should have known. Yep, I should have known.
That's Frozen Angela. Good morning, Angela. How are you?
Good morning, Angela.
Oh, and Jay's working on Bod's yellow twist headband.
She's recommending
She's
recommending that to Jay.
I see that now. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
And Ellie says she's doing good, which is wonderful.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on the Sherlock.
Yes.
So let me tell you.
I'm supposed to be just any day working on it. Well, in fact, I'm supposed to start it tomorrow. But I have to say, I'm sorry, Maureen.
No, go ahead.
I have to say that listening to our Zoom buddies have so much trouble with it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not.
You're going to
honestly,
do it.
It sounds like it's horrible.
It's not horrible. Because for me, it is something new I want to learn.
I do too.
And I love working off of charts. Well, since I don't understand the chart notations and stuff, that was my first mistake. So Michelle suggested that I switch over to reading the written pattern, which I'll just show you real quick.
Whoa.
I don't think I'll get in trouble. There is the chart.
Yeah, yeah.
And then here is the written. So,
that don't look like nothing I've ever done.
Well, like I said, the chart is different from, for me, all right? And many of you that do charts for mosaic and for regular patterns, you probably don't have any problem. But I was struggling because I couldn't understand really what I was supposed to be doing. So she recommended that I switch over to the written part. which
Mhm.
is a lot better for me. Like I said, it's a new crochet technique that I have really wanted to learn. Hello, Daniel.
Daniel! Hey, sweetheart.
So I was doing good. I mean, I have finally I've got the stitches down. I know what I'm doing. But even after I made
See,
my
there's that ugly word.
notations, I got my colors mixed up on the wrong rows. So I
Oh,
had to rip it out. But I was only like 3 or 4 rows in. So, it's a lot easier to rip out those rows than to find it about 20 or 30 in. Because if I'd have found out that at that point that I got my colors mixed up,
I'd have quit.
it would have ended up in the UFO pile.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
But I
So,
want to take just a second and say, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daniel. Happy birthday to you. I
I
love you,
sang to him
Daniel.
earlier, so I'll spare y'all that.
I didn't get to. Well, if everybody else had to substitute Roxanne and Jolene, I figured, what the hell? Might as well sing to Daniel. Look out, we're having an earthquake. Jeez. Sorry about that.
Jessica.
You're blushing. Why are you blushing? That's all I'm saying to you. Nobody can see you. You shouldn't have said that.
Jessica, right before we went on, Michelle sent me a sheet that'll help me to read it. But you're right. I know there's videos out there, and I'll probably be looking at those too, to tell you the truth. But
amen. I'll probably be studying them like a kid in the first grade with their first test. Because,
well, like I said, hello, LaShira. Thank you so much for being here.
Haven't seen you forever. Thank you so much for coming. And did I say hey, DKGN? I don't think I did. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Hey.
Mosaic is something that I've wanted to learn. And
yes, I've always wanted to know how to do it.
So, but like I said, this last boo-boo was all on me. It wasn't the pattern. It was not the pattern.
See, I can make a real good mess all by myself. I don't need a hard pattern to do that. I really don't. It's just one of them things I'm really, really good at. You know what I mean? I can make a mess like nobody's business. And I'm talking like in filet crochet, which is kind of sort of the same principle, I think, as far as reading a chart.
Right.
About halfway through. Pretty much, yeah, halfway, because I had the chart was so big, I had 2 pieces of paper.
Oh, that's right, I remember.
And I had them put together, taped together, and I was off just one little square, one tiny little square, and it wouldn't match up. And I took the row out, and I took the row out, and I thought, what the crap, man? What's wrong with this? And got to looking at it, I had taped it together wrong. So I had to move it, and I had to take the whole thing out and start over. I was just...
She wasn't a happy camper, folks, let me tell you.
Happy camper. But I made it in time. In time. Had a couple of nights to stand up late, but I made it in time. So I can sing to you anytime, Jolene. Lord help. You don't ever listen to the radio then, do you? My voice is not radio worthy. I promise you, it's not. I love to sing, and I can croak with the best of them. But and most of the time, I know every word to every song I listen to. Most of the time, because my husband is a music enthusiast. I mean, big time. He listens to music. He loves music. Any type, basically. I take that back. I don't think I've heard him listen to opera.
Oh.
But other than that, I think he listens to just about everything. Hey, Miss Barbara Riggle, I seen your picture on Facebook the other day. You sure are a pretty lady.
Yes, you are. Hello, Barbara. Thank you so much for being with us today.
I don't
And
think I
Jessica
ever saw
says,
a picture of you before that, but
yeah.
you're a pretty lady. You don't. It doesn't match your name for some reason. I don't know why. I
Oh,
thought you was a skinny, mini, little bitty somebody. I don't know why I was thinking that because I was thinking Regal, I guess. One of them,
oh,
like the big blow up guy that's in the parking lots of car
yeah.
dealership. Blah, 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 blah. I was thinking Regal like that. But you're a very
Gotcha.
beautiful lady.
Jessica says, I always do it in sections so I don't get overwhelmed with seeing it all.
Yeah, yeah, that
Hmm.
is, yeah. Well, when I do anything that has a chart, I have a ruler.
Yep.
I print my chart out and I lay it on my desk and I have a ruler that I push right up to the line that I'm on, right up to the square I'm on. And that
Yep.
way, every time I look down, I'm looking right at what I'm on and nothing else.
I take a piece of paper and fold it
Same
up.
thing.
Yep.
Same thing. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I learned that trick a long time ago. I don't remember who it was that was telling me about it, but it was like cover everything up
Yep.
that you're not supposed to be looking at, that you've already done. You don't need to
Yep.
see that.
Mm-mm.
That way your mind is on just what you're doing.
Yep.
And I thought, well, that makes a lot of sense. You don't get overwhelmed that way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably the same way with mosaics because you're looking at a picture that
Right.
you're making into a blanket. So,
Yep.
you know, I wonder if we learn these mosaics, Maureen, we'll be able to do that Graphghan stuff, where they just take pictures and make a blanket out of them.
Oh, I don't know.
I
Maybe
wonder
there'll
if
be
we'd be
something
able to do that.
Michelle can tell us. Well,
Huh. Well, Rita, finally got your
good.
internet working. What does it say? Reminder to turn off the box sometimes. Wait 5 minutes and turn it on again.
Voila, it's working.
I hear you. That makes amazing difference.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Bless your heart, Rita. I'm not internet savvy neither, so I had to learn stuff just like that.
Yep.
Trial and error.
So, um, have any of you tried something new lately that you've never done before? Like for me, it's the mosaic right
Yeah,
now.
definitely.
Yep.
I,
And then
Darn,
later
I think it
on,
is. I'm sorry.
uh, no, I was just going to say, and then later on this year, probably, in the fall, maybe September, a lot of us are going to pick up Tunisian.
Yes, that's my next big learn how to do stitching
Yes,
stuff.
I'm
But
very
I
excited to
think,
start that.
Darlene, that it is the same. Really, Graphghan and Mosaic is. I don't know though. It may be like that. Entrelock is like just plain Tunisian,
Uh huh.
but Mosaic would be like plain Tunisian to the Graphghan, if that makes any sense. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like the easiest way to learn how to do mosaic. I think
Mm-hmm.
a Graphghan is a lot more complicated because it's got so many different colors and
Right.
all that stuff. Where mosaic, you're only working with two most of the time. Most
Yeah.
of the time.
Wicked said that she's working with cotton and it's a learning experience. Huh.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. You have to figure out your tension all over again
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
cotton. You have to learn how to hold your hook a little different with cotton too
Yep.
sometimes because you can't be
And
delicate. You almost got to be rough with that cotton,
mm-hmm.
or it ain't
And
going nowhere.
especially which cotton you're working with.
Yeah,
Some of it's
yeah. And
really
whether or not
splitty.
it's really really good or
Yeah.
not. Yeah. Yep. Hey, little Tiffany, how are you this morning?
Hello, Tiff. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Jessica says she hasn't crocheted in 17 years, so it's all kind of new to her again. But she's finding
Hmm.
it's like riding a bike, and you're absolutely right.
Yep, yep. After the first couple of days, and you get it all down pat, you're just like, how did I ever forget this? You know.
That's right. Um, Jolene says she's liking working with the fillet patterns.
I do
Amy
too.
says she's learned the waterfall stitch on the middle panel of the crochet crowds. Crochet along.
Hang on. Whoop, hold that thought, Maureen.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Okie
I've
dokie.
got that to learn too.
Oh, waterfall crochet.
There it is. It looks like kind of like a tartan blanket.
Yeah.
But it's done in rows. It's kind of got a picture right over here.
Well, I'll
of
be
how it's done.
darned.
It's in chains. And then you go back and cover up your chains
I'll be darned.
some way or another. That's one of mine to learn as well. I think that is beautiful. Beautiful.
I'll have to look that up. DK Jennifer says, I've designed my own gloves, but it's very basic. Hey, lady, that's
Wow.
awesome. And Sharon's been practicing.
Bodkin Chills square pattern on these doll blankets. Hey, that's a good way to practice.
That's
New stitches.
right.
Very good way because you're not overwhelmed learning it. Yeah.
Yeah. Rita says she's sewing on edging on a bag. It's not her favorite thing to do, but with practice, it gets better. And you know, that's true in anything you do. The
Yeah.
more you practice it, the better it gets.
Yeah. Even if you don't like it, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it.
Yeah.
It
Jay
helps to
says-
like it.
Yeah.
DK Jen says
And
he's trying mosaic first time next week. And a poncho. Wow.
ooh, that's nice.
Wow.
And Jay's yarn showed up before it started raining. That's awesome.
Yay, Jay. I'm glad. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing worse than soggy yarn.
Well,
Nothing.
depending on how it comes packaged, you know, especially
Yeah,
in a
but there ain't
cardboard
nothing
box.
worse than soggy yarn.
Yeah, because then you got to
Yeah.
set it out and let it dry. And
Yeah, and
ugh.
sometimes it stinks when it gets wet. You know, the in the package is what I
Right.
mean. But
Yep.
anyway. Ooh, Tiffany says she's having a good morning so far. Thank you for asking. You're
Yeah.
very welcome, Miss Tiff.
So does anybody have great plans for the weekend?
Ooh, Amy says she's only designed something once. Her first graph gift, I made the Superman symbol on graph paper and went from there. Was very proud of that. You know, that's the
Well,
very
yes, Amy.
absolute very first thing that I started back crocheting doing was that very thing. I sat down with graph paper and drew out what my husband wanted on a blanket. And it was a giant S like the Superman, but
Right.
it's good for Saints because he's a New Orleans Saints
Mm-hmm.
fanatic. And I sat down and did that with the solid shell stitch. I sure did.
Wow.
It was hard to do, really hard to do. And I made a boo-boo on it, but I was super proud of what I did do. Oh, yeah, it felt a whole lot easier when I was done than it did when I started it. I thought, Lord, you lost your mind, woman, when I first started it. But by the time I got through, I thought, I ain't never doing this stitch again. You can try what Miss Rita said, Maureen. I can't, there ain't no way that I can pronounce what she's saying.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
I'm hoping that's food, Rita.
Yeah, I think it is, but I don't even want to try to say it because
Yeah,
well,
there
I
ain't no
know it's
way.
abortion, but then I don't know about that other stuff. But anyway, she's cooking. Then she's gonna travel back home for a month with her hubby in Sweden and hopefully better warm weather. Yes, I hope so for you too, Rita. That's y'all get way too dang much snow over there. Woo.
Well, and then it just seems to stay cold all the time.
Yeah.
Tiffany says, no plans except trying to stay cool. It's supposed to reach the 90s today and all
Ooh.
weekend. The next week will be raining and in the 60s.
That sounds
Wow.
about right. You
You're
must
going to
be
have a little
close to
heat
me,
wave there.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
That's about the way our weather does here recently. We're not going to have a spring. We're going to have a taste or two of summer, it seems, thrown
Mm-hmm.
at us for a few days in a row, and then it'll turn back to wintertime, get cold, and then we'll get another day or two thrown at us of summer and get cold again. And I think summer's just gonna get thrown at us one time and stay. We're not gonna get no spring at all.
Right.
I don't think.
Sarah says,
Sarah says she's staying under the blankets all weekend.
yeah. And Rita says, yes. Is phyllo dough and is filled with mincemeat, goat cheese, and vegetables. That sounds yummy.
Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know what the other thing was. I couldn't even. I was scared to even try to say that.
Mm-hmm. Amy
It wouldn't have been a
says,
good word.
she's working all weekend, starting with a 16-hour shift at 4:30, but she'll be crocheting during the night.
Oh, well, that would make it a little bit better.
Yeah, goodness
And Jolene thinks
gracious.
Switzerland would be beautiful.
I bet it is.
No, I don't like snow. I'm sorry. I'm not one of them crazy people.
I
that
love
likes it
snow.
cold. I don't. Well, I don't know if they like it cold as so much as they like the white. But that's totally overrated to me. I just don't like it.
I like both. I really do. Now I can't take cold all the time, but
I'm one of these people that could go way down, like on the Florida Keys or the Bahamas or Hawaii. Now, yeah, give me Hawaii temperature 24/7, and I would be tickled pink.
Wicked says, I don't make plans ahead of time because I never know how I'll feel, but I'm thinking of going to the Ethnic Festival in Ballinger Sunday. Awesome.
Wow.
My son lives there, so it should be good to see him.
It would be. I understand that, Wicked Granny. Oh, Rita says that whatever is skinny flat bread made in a pan.
That sounds good.
Okay, loaf bread. What we know is loaf bread.
Yep. Yep. When you go enjoy your nap, DK Jennifer. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, see you later, DK Jen. Jessica says she don't mind the snow. She'd rather it be cold than hot because she can cover up. I'm the same way. Now, don't get me wrong. I would rather the temperature inside be chilly and I can cover up. I can put on fuzzy jumper breeches or something like that, and be just fine. Just fine. I don't like getting hot at all. Yeah. I don't want to sweat. Fat girls and sweat does not go together. Period. Ever. So yeah. But now in Hawaii, it's like what, 68 degrees or 78 degrees all the time. I mean, it might get a little cooler at that time, but it never gets above that. And that's
I have no idea.
Like Michelle said she used to live in Hawaii. Michelle's Mosaics. We'll have to ask her for sure. But I think that's the way it goes. You don't get no big fluctuations. It's pretty well just moderate. All the time? Yeah, all the time. All year. Every day, unless it's raining or whatever. I think it cools off a little bit if it rains. But now that kind of temperature, stays the same all the time. They don't even have air conditioners over there, I don't think.
Well, but I think the humidity would kill me.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to think about it. I wouldn't know how to live if I didn't have to have air conditioning.
Yeah,
I really wouldn't. That would be a shock to me to not have to use the AC.
Amy says she loves the cold and the snow.
Yeah. I've
No. Well, but just think though, if it's snowy outside, you could be under a blanket, but you could also be crocheting one at the same time.
Well, that is very true, but I just don't like the snow. So I don't know why. I just don't like it. Never liked it. Except when I was a little kid and we got to go out and play in it. I guess
Right.
that's probably what the difference is. Because, you know, I'm too old to go play in the snow. I get falling down now is very, very easy. Down I can do very
Yeah.
easy. It's the getting up that's my problem. And I don't care nothing about being laying around out in the snow and the wet at nighttime, still trying to get up because I'd be rolling all over the yard trying to get away. I can get up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rita says air conditioning. Nope. She uses a fan if she gets too hot. And Jessica says, right. That would be nice to just open a window, have a
yeah.
breeze come through with no air conditioner. Sharon says, I can't walk in the snow now.
No,
I probably couldn't either if I had to. I mean, if I was someplace where there was a lot of snow.
I have to be careful walking on dry ground. I'll trip and break something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I can't walk straight, period. Let alone it be slick or wet or uphill or downhill or what. You know, I can't walk, period. But then
Right.
I'm not supposed to be technically walking nowhere. So I guess that's why.
Jolene says that she doesn't have AC. She just has a fan.
Wow, where you at, Jolene?
Well, Roxanne says we Canadians are never happy. We complain that it's too hot. It's too cold in the winter, and we complain when it's too hot and humid in the summer. Sweetheart, I think we're the same everywhere. You know what I mean? We do the same thing out in West Texas. We complain when we don't have rain. And then when God gives us rain, what do? We start complaining if we get more than 2 or 3 days of it.
Too wet then.
Yeah. Then it's too wet.
We're never,
like you said.
I'm never satisfied with mine. I'm sure if I lived in Hawaii or someplace like that, I'd be sick of it and I'd be ready for some cold. You know what I mean? I doubt it.
In Massachusetts. Where do you live in Massachusetts, Jolene?
Wow. Yeah, you wouldn't need nothing but a fan there, I wouldn't think.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica says they get snow bad there. Used to, anyways. Weather's been different last couple of years. We didn't get much snow this year. I understand that too. When I was a kid, it used to snow all the time during the winter here in Mississippi. It really did when I was a kid. Every year we had snow.
Right.
Every year. At least for a little while. But not anymore. Fall River, Massachusetts.
My daughter lives southwest of Springfield in a little town called Fern Hill.
Wow.
Suzanne says her body hurts so much when it's cold. She never complains about the warm weather.
Well, if I wasn't so fat and the hot weather makes me sweat, I wouldn't complain about it neither. But like I said, fat girls and sweat just don't go together.
Exactly.
Sharon says you're not far from her in Rhode Island, Jolene. Y'all have to meet up together and see one another.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I love to see the people that I meet online, you know,
yes,
in chats and stuff. And I see them and I'm like, oh, there's so-and-so.
I can now put a face to a name.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It amazes me when I can meet people in Zoom and stuff like that. Because I've never been around stuff like that till the internet come around. And
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm like, ooh, there's so-and-so. I remember the first time that I saw Abby Swanee, if her name didn't just go Andrea, the crocheting sailor.
Oh,
I remember the first time I saw her in Zoom, I was like, I think I embarrassed her, bless her heart. But it was amazing to me to get to finally see her, see her in person. Well, so to speak, you know, across Zoom. But
right.
That was amazing to me. And Karen, the crochet addict,
yes,
did the same thing when I met her. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I was so excited though. Yes, and Kim Affordably Crafty. I would just if I got to see her, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like Crystal from Bod. Oh my Lord,
Yes.
I'd pass out. I'd probably pass out. And I know they're just regular people just like us.
Right.
You know, just like you and me, but it's that you can't help yourself. Because
No.
you've been seeing them for so long on YouTube.
Yes.
Or you've been seeing them like us every week in the chat.
Yes.
And you know the name and you know kind of sort of a sense of humor. You know,
Right.
you don't really know a personality, but you get to kind of sense a sense of humor. But then when you finally get to meet them, you're like, oh, I know her. I know her.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I had a fangirl moment when I spoke to Carrie on FaceTime, Suzanne
Yes,
said.
ma'am. I did the exact same thing. See, not very long ago, I was over there in the chat with y'all. And not very long before that, I was just a YouTube watcher. I never, never dreamed of speaking in a chat. Oh,
Right.
my Lord. No, there ain't no way I'd have done that. I'd be, no. I'm just not one of them kind of people. I
Right.
really not. You know, I don't like meeting new people. And I don't like being around new people. I get very, very anxious.
It's going to say anxious.
And nervous and upset and, you know, all that good stuff. But when I seen Carrie the first time, I was like, holy cow, I'm going to throw up. I was so excited. I mean, super excited. Carrie, the Yarny Elephant, is the reason that I'm on YouTube.
That's right.
Because she talked me into making a channel and getting on YouTube. Sure did. And talked me into going live with her too. Sure did. I love my Carrie. She is something else. Carrie
really
is amazing. Amazing. Yep. Of course, everybody is. A lot of the creators are. I'm not just saying just Carrie, but she was the first one I ever met. It's amazing. But anyway, we're just regular people. We're all just God's people. That's all it is to it. We're all just people.
With their own little unique quirks and everything.
Yep. And Carrie is too. She's just down to earth, regular person like anybody else. But Lord have mercy, I had the biggest fangirl on her. You just wouldn't believe. Bigger than Ola Joe and bigger than Karen, the crochet addict too. I mean, I had it rough. Fangirl moment for Carrie. I was like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my word.
But you know, it's just you learn that people are just people. That's true. People are just people. But you know. So after your mosaic, what are you going to take up, Maureen? You're going to try the Tunisian? Is that what
I'm going to try the Tunisian, yes. Those were the next two things that I wanted to put in my toolbox as far as crocheting was concerned. In fact, I was talking to Michelle this morning, and, you know, after I got everything straightened out and was going again, I asked her if we would do another one after we got finished with this one, because I don't want to just do one project and then, you know, just say I'm done. Wicked said, I think it was Bridget that said someone recognized her in Hobby Lobby one day. It was a thrill for both of them. Oh, that's so cool.
Well,
that really is.
Kim Anderson said she was at Hobby Lobby 3 years ago, and Kim from Affordably Crafty was there. I died. I would just. Tiffany said Miss Carrie's great. She's the first channel I visited during the live video, and she led me to many other great channels. Yes, she will. She'll tell you if somebody else is good, and it's a good one to be watching, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle says, I'm looking for that next one. Well, that's good. But, it's like I said, I don't want to just learn mosaic off this one blanket and then be done. Because
Wow.
like you were saying, I would like to eventually be able to not only branch out more into the patterns of mosaic, but maybe learn the Graphghans too.
Yeah. Or just
You
sit
know,
down and make up your own mosaic,
yes,
whatever. Not
yeah,
necessarily a blanket, maybe a bag or
or a pillow,
whatever,
or
something small, but make up your
hmm
own. Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah. I
Kim
think I would.
Anderson said she's about 40 minutes from Kim from Affordably Crafty. That would be
Oh
cool. You two need to
wow,
get together. That would be amazing, I bet you.
yeah,
To just sit down together and talk crochet,
mm-hmm,
That's what I miss is being where I can sit down with somebody and just crochet and talk about it and
mm-hmm.
chit chat about yarn and whatever in person together. Drink a Dr. Pepper together or a glass of tea or whatnot. And just chit chat while you sit there and crochet. And I get to do that with my
Tasty.
Zoom buddies, that's for sure. There's no way I'd be able to go to see every one of them, while
Right.
they were also far apart. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's from Minnesota to Florida, and then
Yeah.
Well, no, let's see, Vermont. I think in Vermont, further than Minnesota, or is
I
it?
think so.
Anyway, we're all over everywhere.
That's
All
right.
over everywhere. I think Carrie would probably be the farthest away, being in Washington. Probably, but anyway, there's no way unless you was a millionaire, you could just hop in your jet and fly.
Oh, I know.
But it's I don't know. It seems like it's helped a lot for me to be able to have my friends in Zoom.
Oh yeah.
Because, I don't live anywhere that nobody crochets around me. It's
Yeah.
very, very lonely.
Yeah.
As far as crochet buddies is, you know what I mean. But anyway.
Roxanne, it's supposed to do that. When you're crocheting in the round, it will do that.
I saw a video one time about how to hide that, and I believe it was on mooglyblog.com.
Could be. I was just getting ready to say.
Check her out. I think she's got a video tutorial and a day on her blog that she talks about how to do that. I think if you just type in at the search on YouTube about how to hide seams in the round, I think you could probably pull some things up like that. Because I believe there's several videos on it. But it does take a certain way to do it, to hide them. It really does. Oh, my Lord, Jolene. I'd think if I seen you somewhere, we'd both be laid out the floor. I'd be like, oh, Lord, Jolene. Oh.
I think we all would, just to meet one another.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be awesome, though? And Kim, where she is, Kim Anderson, there's a whole bunch of them right there.
Oh, yeah.
Close to her, It would be amazing. She says Denny is 20 miles north of me, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And Sharon is in Worcester. Hope I said that right. Roxanne is Moogly, Moogly, mooglyblog.com. And she just goes by Moogly, I think, on YouTube, but her name is,
I don't know.
I want to say it's Tamra.
Oh, Jay. She says, I think I'm the only one in New Hampshire.
Oh.
You just haven't found anybody, sweetheart.
But it's mooglyblog.com. Moogly. I know you can't understand me a lot because I don't have teeth, but I try. If I can't
Yes,
say it
thank
right, I'll
you.
spell it.
So Madonna has dropped for our info for today. Welcome to Friday, the 28th day of April. Can y'all believe April is almost gone? Man, it just
It's
blows my
gone,
mind.
pretty much. Yeah.
It's Happy Arbor Day, Clean Comedy Day, Great Poetry Reading Day, National Superhero Day, National Cubicle Day, and Child Care Professionals Day. The food holiday is blueberry pie. And everyone, please don't forget that today, 3 o'clock Eastern, we will be having Happy Birthday with Froggy and Daniel on her channel. Let's see. Mimi Cat-Doo, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you so much for being here.
Roxanne. Carrie's new at Amigurumi too. She didn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
She may be right there with you watching mooglyblog.com. Oh me.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, that's okay.
eye patch is staying on for another week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness. She has a lot of discharge, could barely open her right eye. Oh my goodness, Pat Cray. I'm so sorry. Sharon says she's about halfway down in Rhode Island.
Yep.
Near Warwick, where Joanne, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's is all closed. Woo!
That's nice.
Oh man.
Yep.
If they was closer than if they was any farther away than 10 minutes, I never would leave them. They'd have to run me out of the store at night when they got ready to lock it up. Yeah, we know you were just teasing with Carrie.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, I hope it all heals up well, Pat. Bless your heart. Prayers for you. That's terrible. I can't imagine not being able to see right. I mean, I'm blind as bad. I wear contacts, and I can't see like this far.
Right.
It's very, very blurry. I can't read. I can't make out faces. Nothing like that. Well, look at her. She is being an enabler.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
Hugs everywhere for Mimi Cat.
Were your ears ringing? Grandma Mimi, where your ears are ringing.
Yep,
everybody was talking about how close they were to you, Mimi.
And about having fangirl crushes on you.
Yes.
Because we'd all fall over dead if we met you out somewhere. We'd be just faint. Just, oh, that's Mimi.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, we need to plan a meetup somewhere. We really, really do. I think it's been a long, long time since everybody's met up anywhere.
Yeah.
That I've even heard about.
I
all
think
the
it was,
people.
Wasn't it right before COVID when quite a few of them met down in Florida?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, my goodness. Amy says, I'm very fortunate. I live within a few minutes to half an hour from 3 Hobby Lobbies, 3 Joann's, and 4 Michaels. Oh, my word.
Holy cow. I am so jelly, Amy. We don't even have a Michaels. And it's a good 45 minutes to an hour and a half from my Hobby Lobby or Joann's.
Goodness.
I'm so jelly. Low.
That would be crazy.
Ooh,
I'm like you, Connie.
From Line Brand that he got through Walmart is awesome. He's so happy. That's great.
Yeah, I didn't know about that one.
Don't get everybody's autograph, Jolene. I'll send you my autograph if you want one. And poor Roxanne lives in Canada.
Rose says, "You are lucky, Pat Cray, that I live in Canada, because I'd be living behind a dumpster somewhere with all your yarny sale influencing."
You have to learn restraint around her. I'm just here to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm in the USA, and I just have to read it and say, "Oh, no, 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 no."
Well, we all love a good sale.
Other dumpster.
You know, we all love a good sale, and I'm just glad that Pat lets us know. I mean, she seems to have the in with all of the yarn companies. Yeah, she lets me know all the time when Joann's having a sale, or if Line Brand's having something going on, or Michael's. Yeah, she keeps me informed. Yep. I appreciate that.
A really good sale for hand dyed yarn at, I can't think of it now. Anyway, I don't know whose channel I was watching, but they were talking about it. Yes, I do too. The lady that does the Temu.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
She's a kind of bigger girl like me. She's got dark hair, wears glasses. Yeah. Anyway, it was her channel I was watching it on. She was talking about them having some good products and good sales and stuff.
Yeah.
If y'all want to try to hunt that up and watch it, you're more than welcome. You won't be sorry, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
She does some really good videos about the Temu sales, and she does the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Dollar Tree hauls a lot. And I mean, I found some good stuff watching her videos. I mean, really good stuff that I didn't know they had.
Sharon said, between my yarn hoarding, my shoebox stash, and my daughter's craft stuff, the house is full. And no, Pat, I haven't checked my emails this morning yet, but I will be looking. I sure will. Well, ladies,
it's about that time, isn't it?
It is. I really do appreciate y'all being here and listening to us just chat away. I hope you've enjoyed yourself as well. I mean, I really do. It's great to see you not only here, but throughout the YouTube streets. It's just really great to be able to get together and chat away with on different channels, see what everybody is up to. So I really do appreciate you being here. Those of you that lurk, know that I love you as well. I know that you've got other things you need to do, but I appreciate you having us running in the background. And those of you that are going to catch us on the replay, thank you so much, because that time is just as important to me as you'll never know. Really love it.
I understand how important your time is.
Yes.
Because we're the same. We're on the other end of that. We're constantly having to make time for what we think is important. And
that's right.
Can't always get everything, but we appreciate what you give us. And please don't forget your thumbs. If you didn't do it on the way in, please do it on the way out. That helps Maureen's channel greatly be distributed out to new people and catch a lot more views. If you do, please.
And next week, we'll be at Connie's house. Don't know what she'll have cooked up for us by then, but I'm sure it will be fun.
Ain't no telling.
That's right. Ain't no telling.
But it'll be fun. I promise you it'll be fun. And all y'all be a blessing for me.
Yes. Don't forget, happy birthday party at Froggy's this afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern. So let's all go over there and support her and just have a bunch of fun.
Yes. Happy birthday to Froggy and to the Popeye guys.
That's right.
That is Jennifer and Daniel.
As always, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they need to see to bring them out. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.